Good morning. My name is Gwen PC1. I'm the Director of Comanche Nation Student Services Program, and we cater to grades K through 12th grade, and it's for tribal members nationwide. Not only nationwide, but we do have some outside of the country that we assist with. Comanche Nation K-12 Student Services was born on the floor of the General Council in 2004. It was brought to the floor as a proposal, and the tribe, the General Council, unanimously voted. It also came on the floor again in 2005 as a motion to keep the program until the Comanche tribe no longer exists. Once again, the council voted unanimously. The objective of the K-12 program is to provide a supplementary assistance to meet the basic school need, mostly clothing, for our Comanche tribal enrolled kids in kindergarten through 12th grade. We provide clothing assistance, high school senior assistance. With that, we help our high school seniors that are Comanche tribally enrolled nationwide with the purchase of cap, gown, and announcements or senior portraits, and we assist with up to $200. With that, we do ask for the invoice, and parent must have paid the deposit. Most of the times, we have one local vendor, Jostens, that we've been working with for the past probably 12 years now. So they don't normally ask our students for a deposit at that time, that they know that we will assist with them, so they give them a little bit of a break there. And we also do the organization of the Back to School Bash every year, and it's held the first Friday of August. And through that, we give backpacks filled with school supplies, which are donated from the Comanche Nation casinos. Who is eligible? Comanche students on the tribal roll nationwide that are currently enrolled in school between the grades of kindergarten through 12th grade. How to apply? Applications are available not only on our website, ComancheNation.com, under the Career Services tab. We can also mail them by snail mail, email, fax, or you can come into the office and pick them up. Right now, we haven't got a date set as when we'll be taking the applications, but that is one thing that we are diligently working towards, is moving the application date up, so that way all of our school students, whatever I'm trying to say there, will all be serviced before school starts this year. What we offered in the year 2016, we offered JCPenney gift cards, Walmart gift cards, Rue 21 clothing vouchers. Rue 21 is a store that reached out to us this year, and we did it on a clothing voucher. They do clothing vouchers with Rue 21. However, this year, we are wanting to go to a gift card through them, and we have been in touch with their home office, so we will be working with gift cards with Rue 21 this year, and it is for our high school students as well as our middle school students. We also done bookcase uniforms as a voucher. The Lawton Public Schools, all of the elementaries, all are required to wear uniforms, as well as 2 of the middle schools. Next year, I do believe all of the middle schools will be going to a uniform status. So Bookcase Uniforms has worked really well with us. They also give us a discount for our students. This year, we serviced 2,278 students with back-to-school clothing vouchers or gift cards. Below are the vouchers and gift cards that were distributed. We had 17 vouchers to Bookcase Uniforms, 234 vouchers to Rue 21, 2,027 gift cards to JCPenney or Walmart. We also did an outreach in Oklahoma City as well as in Dallas. We did direct servicing those days. We did provide our students with their gift cards right there on site, so they were able to go ahead and go shop that same day. I had one client out of Dallas that shopped that morning and came back with the receipts by the time we left there. Our high school seniors. As stated earlier, we do help them with the purchase of their cap gown announcements or senior portraits. Along with that, we do require a W-9 completed by the vendor. Most of the time, I do email them, or my assistant will email them out to the vendor or to the parent, so that way the vendor can fill it out, and it's sent back to us so that way we could submit it with payment to Finley and Cook. We don't require a separate application. We use the same application. We do not do reimbursements whatsoever. We get at least 2 to 3 a year requesting that we reimburse the money back for their students' purchases. The Back to School Bash, as I previously stated, the Comanche Nation casinos for the past several years have donated back to school supplies, not only to Comanche Nation. What we don't use, we donate out to the other school systems. This year, this past August, we gave out 1,052 backpacks filled with school supplies. Demographics. Currently, there are 3,857 tribal enrolled children between the ages of 5 and 18 that are eligible for assistance through the Comanche Nation K-12 Student Services Program. Comanche students are assisted in 38 of the 50 states and 2 other countries in Japan and Canada. And the information we got on the numbers was compiled from the Comanche Nation Enrollment Department. Plans for the 2017 fiscal year. We do plan on traveling to our outreach offices. They're in Dallas, Oklahoma City, and in Anadarko. We are planning for another back-to-school bash if the casinos are still going to do their school supply drive. We are working diligently to have everything in place before school starts this year. Like I said, we are wanting to move up our date to submit the applications. Instead of July, probably the first part of June.
Gwen?
Yes.
I have a question. And
Sure.
I apologize up front because you probably already covered it and I missed it.
I'm talking fast.
Is this only for K through 12?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I was just wondering because, you know, some of the college students need help with their school
we
supplies
do get
too.
calls from our college age for assistance, but when this came on the floor, it was voted only kindergarten through 12th grade, and that's what the general council voted on.
Okay.
So that's why we keep it at those grade levels.
All righty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This one out comes from an absentee here. She says, I would like for the application process to either have our gift cards available by tax-free weekends.
Yes, that's what we are working with. We got with the tribal administrator as well as the elected officials in January, where we are wanting to have everything ready to go by July 1. So that way we can start having everything out by the time August 1st hits here, because that's when a lot of schools will start back. Anadarko mainly is one of the schools that starts back within the first week of August. Everybody else normally starts thereafter.
Another one from an absentee. When should seniors' submission be due for application for their senior year?
For like cap gown and announcements and
Yes,
purchase.
services you
We
provide.
need to have those as soon as the vendors hit the schools. The vendors usually hit the schools with the high school seniors within the first 6 weeks of the school year. If they wait to submit until this time of the year, most likely they're not going to get what everybody else is getting that submitted earlier. So we like to have everything in by the 1st of March, so that way they're getting everything else in their packets that all the rest of the students are getting.
Is that part of your policy, March 1?
No, we just
Okay.
want them to have it
You just
because
don't want to really rush around and
yeah,
probably
well,
not get what
like
they
with
need.
Jostens is the major carrier throughout the United States. And they have a thing where anything that's ordered after January the 1st goes into a generic stage, which means the announcement may not look like the announcements that the students got earlier part of the year.
A lady stopped me over there at the Lawton Mall. She's Skaku, has about 5 babies. And she was saying, since the uniform code has came to Lawton Public Schools, is it a possibility for us to buy in bulk, and maybe the difference of that uniform could be taken, out of their actual gift card? Meaning, if they got it here, then your gift card would be loaded for that amount, less. Is that a possibility?
That would be something I'd have to talk to Mr. Arterberry about, as
think-
well as the general.
Right.
the
I think what
elected
she was
officials.
saying is that they get there and they're all bought out,
Yes.
okay?
There's
And-
only several stores in Lawton, especially in Lawton, that carry the uniforms, and that is Walmart. J.C. Penney's carries some. Academy Sports carries uniforms. As far as any other uniforms, that's about the only places that carry, except for bookcase uniforms, and there they have a big variety.
Well, she told me the plan. I said, write it down and take it to Gwen, because what she was saying, have an application process, what their size is, and put in there one size over it for growth for the year. I mean, she had it all down, so hopefully she'll come by your office and give it to
That
you.
might be something that we can look into with bookcase uniforms. Like I said, she only does school uniforms. And she does carry a wide variety, and she does carry plus and husky sizes for our kids.
Since they're talking about Lawton, do you do cards for Academy? Since you said they carry uniforms also?
No, but we can look into that as well.
I mean, that would be
yeah.
part of a solution.
Yes, it
If
would
you
be.
could go to more stores that carry the uniforms within Lawton.
That's a good suggestion. Thank you. Okay, we are located here on the complex grounds. On the north side of the education building, there's a little breezeway right there. It used to be the old optometry office. That's where we are located. Our phone number is 580-492-3280. I also have our email address on here, and that's studentservices@comanchenation.com. And our staff is myself, and Miss Lee Johnson is our administrative assistant there. And we are a staff of 2. And we have a lot of clientele.
One last question here from Lawrence, Kansas. She gave a detailed report of, okay, you had 2,278 students received gift cards at $200. I'm suspecting not all of them got that. That was just the census numbers, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how much spent for seniors and the back to school supplies? So on the census again, the census that we've done for all programs this year is telling us what's really relevant. Our nation is growing. They are growing. It comes to 2002 to the 1/8 degree quantum of blood. They're coming to senior years now. They are becoming adults now. So, it has really expanded the tribe. 7,500 just 11 years ago, and we're close to 17,000. Wow. So that says it all.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
And that was Gwen with Student Services. Thank you, Gwen.